If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? David here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. Fair bit of gameplay today. Of course, we are in Champs this weekend with this team. As always, we will be making some improvements to this team today. And that is all thanks to one 2-player pack. I say one, I did a lot, but you know, the one 2-player pack gave us something decent. And it's a bench player, but also a starting 11 player, and not the same card. Maybe I should start this video again. Basically, we pack something good that's good for the bench. I'm bringing him on every half time now. We also pack something good that's good for the starting 11, although there is an issue with him, and I knew about it before I even put him into the team. But we will talk about that when we pack him, or pack them, I should say, toward the end of the video. I've played a lot more champs since the recording of this, and there's a lot more to show you, obviously, in tomorrow's video when we wrap up. But at the moment, I've not finished my games yet, but at the moment we are on course for our standard Gold 3, with relative ease as well. I mean, I was actually, until like 2 games ago, I was cruising, and even though I was coming up against some teams that were better, some players who, well, maybe not the teams were better, but the players were better, definitely, I was still managing to pick up the wins, which is very, very good. I mean, in that game right there, and most of them you'll see at the end of the stats, I don't hold the ball even remotely enough, in my opinion. I should maybe hold it more. The problem I find is I'm on 7 depth, and that was my fault. I gave the ball away. Poor defending by me. Good goal from him. No complaints. And in fact, I think we go 2-0 down in this game against this opponent. And Griezmann tore me to pieces. His movement was insane, and he's not even the fastest of players. It's just the way that he was moving the player on the left stick dribble, and even using the R1. But still, yeah, I don't hold the ball anywhere near as much as I feel like I should. And I'm playing 7 depth, which, we know, we're high up the field. And yeah, we get caught in behind a little bit now and again, but I feel like I'm good enough at defending this year to be able to recover sometimes. Enough, in my opinion. But still, I don't know what to do. Without going on team press and constant pressure, I don't really know how to hold the ball more. You know, last FIFA we were getting 60-70% possession every single game, and unless I play someone who is way below my skill level this year, I can't hold the ball for more than maybe 3 or 4 in-game minutes. Honestly, from kickoff is probably the longest I hold the ball, and then I lose it, and then it's a case of defend. I let my opponent have the ball as much as they want it, and as soon as we attack, we have very good players to go forward and to score goals like that, really. And that's exactly what my game plan is. Is it that fun? I mean, it's alright. I don't necessarily love sitting back and just waiting for my opponent to make a mistake, but I don't have much choice. If I was playing one drop back or something, I'd have an excuse, and obviously that would be something that I could say, oh, well, that's the reason why, and I want to change it. But I'm 7 depth. I don't really get how we're not pressing enough. Team press, it pulls too many people out of position. Constant pressure saps, is that the right word? Stamina. So yeah, I don't know what to do. Either way, I mean, we're winning enough, and I suppose I should stop complaining. Rob Foot says EA is so far behind the server. EA is so far behind the server game. Right, I was confused. It isn't even funny. Does Google have server issues? No, yet companies can use Google Cloud to host, which would be great for everybody. Yet here we are. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think I don't claim to know the ins and outs of it. I don't know enough about it to be able to shed light on the situation or to say this is why it's bad. I think it's just a case of they need to put more money into it. They need more servers, more. They earn billions from this game mode alone. They should be plowing money into making sure that it is the most smooth experience you can ever hope to enjoy, because it's a video game that people literally plow thousands of pounds into every single year, and it's a game that is competitive. It's every single mode, even friendlies this year, competitive. So the fact that we have these games where, like, I think it's this gameplay it felt really heavy, and it was the first time this FIFA that the gameplay has genuinely felt bad for me. You know, like, you often get the, oh, well, my opponent's getting all the bounces, or I'm getting all the bounces, but the gameplay genuinely felt sluggish. My players were taking a lot longer to turn around than they should do, and that's where you notice the likes of Renato Sanchez not being as good as a player that I could put in there, or like an icon or an Mbappe or a Ronaldo. Every time Mbappe and Ronaldo had the ball, even though they still felt sluggish, I still felt like I could get away with certain things. With Renato Sanchez, you can't get away with anything because he's not very good anyway, but then in bad gameplay, even worse. Declan, are you gutted that us guys on PC aren't going to get the next gen upgrade? Yes, I'm actually a little bit worried about it. And I know you're looking at that thinking, oh my god, you were so lucky, and you're a counter-attacking merchant. And yeah, I probably am, but it is what it is. And we pick up wins, so I'm okay. And the fact that I'm on 7 depth as well, I keep pointing it out, means that I'm not a counter-attacking merchant, because I'm more than happy to engage further up the field. It's just, for whatever reason, my team doesn't really want to do that. Anyway, yeah, so PC players, for those of you who don't know, we're not going... this was a heavy defeat. One of those games where everything my opponent did just went in, and I had to really work for those goals. And then he held the ball around the back. I had more possession than him. I think he was just counter-attacking me, I guess. But every single shot he had just seemed to go in. He scored 7 goals with 6 on target there. It's crazy. PC are not getting the upgrade for next gen until FIFA 22, which is obviously the next FIFA. Why? I don't know. The game is built on a PC. You'd think it would be very easy for them to say, hey, here's the next gen upgrade. So I am a little bit worried about it, because I know my videos are not going to look as good as other people's, because I'm not buying a new console. I can't justify the price. Well, that's a lie. I can justify the price, because it's actually a very good price point for what's inside the machines. But I can't justify buying a console to play a game that I normally play on PC. Doesn't really, and I prefer the PC. Doesn't really make sense for me personally. Plus, I'd have to start Ultimate Team again, because it doesn't transfer cross-platform, you know? So, you know, it is what it is. I'm just going to have to deal with it. But it is it's just so, it's really frustrating. FIFA 14 it happened, but I was on console in FIFA 14. Still had the game on PC, but I didn't record any content on it. I used to play career mode on it for some reason. I don't know why. But it happened then as well. It's so frustrating, because the game is literally built on a PC. It doesn't make any sense. Andy says, I'm still confused why Lewandowski didn't get a rule breaker. Yeah, no, so am I. I mean, he should have had an inform, and because he didn't get an inform, we thought, well, he must be getting a rule breaker, and EA decided that he wasn't worthy of either. Maybe they're just worried that, you know, Bayern are arguably the best team in Europe right now, so maybe they're worried that the ceiling for Lewandowski isn't big enough. So if he goes on and gets 2 or 3 more informs, all of a sudden he's 95 rated, and there's not an awful lot of room above him. That's the problem. But, you know, it is what it is. Manbear Pig says, I'm with you. I'm not paying 5k for a kit, or 5k plus for a kit. EA must hate us. I mean, if you enjoy or like the kit, then feel free and go for it. I'm not going to tell you it's not worth it. But for me personally, it's going to have to be something decent for cosmetics in the SBCs. I mean, I don't mind having cosmetic SBCs at all. I don't mind having cosmetic objectives either. It's just a case of they need to be good, and they need to be accompanied by something else. I think if they're pushing this narrative of daily content, and there we are, we end on 9 and 2 for the day in that session. I have played more since, but 9 and 2 right there, very happy with it. One of the defeats, I feel like I probably could have won it, but then 2 or 3 of the wins I probably shouldn't have won anyway, so it is what it is. But yeah, I think if they're pushing this sort of daily content thing, if they do give us a kit SBC, they need to accompany it with something else. They can't just say, this is your content for the day, because it's a little bit underwhelming, and that's where people get annoyed, because a lot of people don't have patience with EA anymore. They've had a lot of chances over the years, and that's why people now need more from this game, because it's not just, oh, well, you've let us down in FIFA 21, because the game's only been out a couple of weeks, you know, but it's the past people are remembering, and that's why EA need to be on their game this year. So far, I think they have been. I think they need to keep up to date with milestones and objectives and things, but so far, so good. It's going well. We picked up Aspilly Willy from was it a 2-player pack? Or a pack? Yeah, 2-player pack. And we picked Gaia up as well, actually. Not bad at all. I'm really hoping EA drops something I can do soon, because like I keep saying it, Bellarabi not interested, especially with the guy that we packed today. Oh, I've given it away now. It's a guy. But yeah, I just, my pack luck's been too good on this account this year, and it's kind of limiting me to upgrades in this team. But thankfully, we do get some decent stuff today, which gives us a little upgrade. It's a good upgrade as well, actually. I'm really excited about it. The one player in particular, off the bench, he's been very good for me so far. Alex says, don't complete the Turkish kit SBC. Been locked out of FUT for 24 hours now. I don't really understand what that means, but hopefully you get back in soon. And yeah, there we go. So Lucas says, why wasn't it called Stat Breakers? Well, that instantly better, because it makes sense. That actually makes sense. Rule Breakers doesn't, because when I did my Rule Breaker predictions, because we didn't know what it was, I genuinely thought, well, players who, you know, Diogo Jota, for example, players who leave elbows in and get yellow cards and are just bad boys of football, like Luis Suarez, for example, you know, that's the kind of card I thought we were going to get. No. I mean, it doesn't bother me because I like the promo. It just, the name doesn't make sense. So we get a mega pack, the untradeable mega pack from the Halloween SBC that they dropped yesterday. Unfortunately, it wasn't a walkout. I was very surprised because walkouts, you know, thick and fast on this account, right? We end up getting Zapata. And of course, yesterday we packed Zapata. Was it yesterday? I think it was. Or was it the day before? Either way, we packed Zapata recently. Untradeable duplicate. So I went and built a 2-player pack. Yes, I put an 83 into a 2-player pack. It is what it is. And we get this walkout. I got excited. I was praying for Brazil. It was an inform. It was Spain. Is this the upgrade? Is this what you're talking about? No, this isn't what I'm talking about. You get a dangle? No, it's another 2-player pack. But either way, we get a nice 87 David Silva. I think he scored again today. I think Real Sociedad won 4-1. Not that that matters, but still. Next pack was not a walkout, unfortunately, but it's coming. It's coming. Jota scoring the game winner for the 3rd game this season. Put money on EA not giving him an inform again this week. I completely agree with you. Squad Battles is worth it because... I feel like Squad Battles is worth it because it's not one of a few places where rewards give you coins and tradable packs, especially in a game where tradable packs are becoming more and more rare. We packed Gabriel Jesus there, which is quite nice, untradeable. I don't think you'll get any game time, but it's not bad if we need him for something first owner related. So, yeah, that's cool. Very happy with that. 3 weeks in, you pack a card that's worth like 40k, whatever it is. Fell off my words there. And he's not usable for me. Shocking. But yeah, no, I agree. I really like the sort of Squad Battles thing this year. Like last year I didn't really play it a lot, but this year, because they're throwing a lot of objectives into it as well, I'm doing a little bit more Squad Battles than I normally would. We will get Gold 1 rewards in Squad Battles this week, hopefully, if we stay there, which I think we will. Played a one earlier, just the featured squad, just to get a 1500 points. So yeah, Gold 1 is, I think, like, is it? I can't remember what it is. 25k pack or something, 25k pack, 15k pack, 5k pack or something. I can't remember what it is for the life of me, and for whatever reason I can't remember where. I did have a tab with it open, but I can't remember what the rewards are. Elite 3 is, I think, a 35k pack and 2 25ks. That would have been awesome, but the points gap is just too much and I can't make it up in time. You really need to be playing battles a lot more than I'm willing to put into it. Like, I like the aspect of having rewards on a Monday. I kind of wish they'd change Rivals to a certain extent to have rewards on a Monday. We built a 2-player pack here with what we had left from a couple of duplicate packs. Didn't get anything, but I felt feisty. I felt like something was coming, especially when you get 2 decent 82s. I knew this was an untradeable dupe, so I went and threw him into another 2-player pack. You've been waiting for it. I'm about to deliver to you. Here we go. This is the walkout. Bang. And we get ourselves... I was praying for Brazil at this point. It was Korea. You know instantly who that is. It is, of course, Heung-min Son. Son Heung-min, however you say his name. I'm hoping he has a very good game today against Brighton because I have him on the index in abundance. So I'm really hoping he does really well. Don't know what the index is? Go check it out. Link down below. Use my code. Get £10. Job done. This guy off the bench is going to replace Diogo Jota. We had then a Premium Electrum, which came from something, an objective of some sort. Another walkout. Couldn't quite believe my eyes. Brazil, left wing for the lads? No, it's not. It's a goalkeeper. Unfortunately, it wasn't Alisson, it was Ederson. I'm a big fan of Ederson in this game. I think he's really good. I have one massive complaint with him, though, and we'll talk about that in a second. But Heung-min Son off the bench for Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota is good, but having played with all the players we're playing with, Mbappe, Ronaldo, and even the likes of Di Maria, who is being very, very good for me lately, you notice it when you give the ball to Diogo Jota. He's nowhere near as good as those players. Understandably so, but still, he's nowhere near as good. I used Podence yesterday when I reviewed him, and he feels better than Diogo Jota. And again, understandably so, he should do. But that is the biggest problem for me. I'm not having that. Like, I feel like, well, if I'm not winning at half-time, he needs to come off. I've just played a game now where I was drawing at half-time, no, I was winning at half-time. And I thought, right, well, I'll leave him on because I'm winning. Nothing seems to be going wrong. He's not doing badly. But if I'm drawing or losing at half-time, he comes off, and now Heung-min Son comes on. Son's done really well for me so far. Ederson is now my new goalkeeper. We were using Lloris. Lloris is tradable from the advanced SBC. I'm not going to sell him just yet. I will keep him. I'm a big fan of Ederson. However, he doesn't catch anything. He punches every single thing that comes near him, which I don't like, to be honest. I'm wondering whether he has the trait that is like punch your nan or something, whatever it is, like just punch anything that comes near you, just punch it in the face. That I'm pretty sure he does. Comes for crosses, rushes out of goal. No, he doesn't, which is really strange because he literally doesn't hold on to anything. And his handling is only 82, but I have given him a glove, which gives him 97 handling, and he still punches everything. Really frustrating. Has cost me, not cost me a goal yet, thankfully, but it has cost me a few chances where if he just caught it, we could have been away. Punches it, we have to redefend it. So it's a bit frustrating. At the moment, not sure whether he's worth it over Lloris. I really wish it was Alisson, but that's an upgrade to the starting 11 because he will play now ahead of Lloris, and Heung-min Son is a nice upgrade to the bench. Dembele, and Son off the bench now, with Mukiele coming on for Renato Sanchez in the middle, or Fred if I need someone with a little bit more agility. Big fan of the team at the moment, big fan. With Squad Battle Rewards tomorrow, you never know, and hopefully EA might drop something between now and then that we can complete SBC-wise. We still have players to recover, of course, and then we'll have another set of rewards on Thursday, although at the moment there's going to be nothing in pack, so I don't know what's going to happen there, but that's it for today's episode. Let me know where you are currently, or whether you've finished your Foot Champs games where you are, down below. If you want to send me your current teams, feel free to tweet me. Link is down below, and again, we may do an episode in the week somewhere where we just look at your guys' teams. It'll be part of the Road to Glory, but we'll just, just between you and me, we'll have a little look at your teams and such. So if you want to get involved in that, feel free to tweet me the pictures of your teams. Link, like I said, is down below. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.